Here's a quick story someone told me, and I thought it would be of interest to people with utility lines running through trees and bushes. And that, of course, was they heard a radio announcement that the utility companies were looking for trees that had high voltage electrical wires running through them so they could come out and cut the trees, trim them back. And so my neighbor got on the horn and called them, and only to find out that they weren't high voltage electrical wires. The wires you're looking at in the picture here are actually telephone lines, and realistically aren't posing much of a threat to the local neighborhood. However, if these were electrical wires, then they would be. You could imagine the rubber coating rubbing off of an electrical wire, the trees blowing back and forth over the utility lines. Eventually, it's going to wear a hole through the protective coating on the electrical wires. And of course, you get a little bit of moisture in there. Maybe it rains, some snow, and you could have a variety of things happen. So I just thought I would share that story with you. My neighbor shared it with me, and I thought it was interesting. If you don't know the difference between a telephone line and an electrical line, don't worry about it. Contact your local utility company and let them know, whether it's the phone company or the electrical company, and I'm sure they'll send somebody out to actually tell you what these wires are and if they are posing a threat. And word to the wise, if you are thinking about doing your own tree trimming, because you think that you got some phone wires or some electrical wires running through your trees and bushes, be advised that this is something that should be left to the professionals, especially if you're planning on getting up in the tree or putting a ladder or any type of equipment near these wires. I actually was re-roofing a house one time, and the guy I was working with moved the ladder, and it was just like a arc welder. It just burned a hole right through this ladder, and I watched it arc and burn the hole through there, burn about a 3/4 inch hole into the ladder. And it was just like butter. It just went right in there. And I would imagine if that was someone's hand or something like that, that wouldn't have been a good thing. So just something to think about. What the heck? One of these videos just might save someone's life. Hey, if it does, great. Then it'd be well worth my time of making them.